know I said that yesterday was supposed to be the last day the Santa Monica Pier, but if you notice, this scene is the same thing as yesterday's thumbnail because I forgot to take the thumbnail picture for yesterday's video, so I had to come back today. Also, I left about 2 hours later than I wanted to, so it's gonna be a bit of a later adventure to the bay, which sucks. And also, actually, we have some really awesome, important, big news regarding an update that came out for Pokemon Go that's not in the game just yet, but gives some sneak peeks to what's coming later on this month and possibly later on this year or early next year. I'd love to explain that to you guys while battling a Groudon, but there's no Groudons in Santa Monica right now, so that can't happen. We'll talk about it most likely at Harris Ranch, where we can sit down, lure up, and eat a steak. But I mean, for now, we're at the pier, so we might as well check out the cluster, right? Fun fact, today's actually our 7-day streak, and we actually have a wild Quilava right here to start off the little Santa Monica, well, not really an adventure, but definitely a little mini hunt. We're just gonna be here to walk to the end of the pier and then dip. So 7-day streak. I didn't look at the item because oh, we got an upgrade, nice. I will never use that ever. Okay, weather spawned Quilava for the 7-day streak. This is actually a great catch at 305 CP. I'm gonna golden raspberry this because I want to catch it fast because I have to leave. I have to leave like 3 hours ago, so we're running a little behind schedule. So golden raspberry ultra ball, secure the catch, and then we're gonna hit the end of the pier cluster, see what's up, see what's popping, and then we're gone. We're leaving. We're done. And then we'll probably resume at Harris Ranch with a steak and probably a fat cluster, and we'll talk about the news for today because again, it is big stuff. Praise Jesus, this is an amazing cluster. We have, for one, this is a Bayleaf spawn. For two, there's an Electrike here, and there's a Slakoth as well, and a Spoink, and a Bayleaf, and 2 Cyndaquils. Obviously going for the Slakoth first, because this we need the most candies for. 11 CP, perfect. This is gonna get a Pineapple Ultra Ball, which is gonna be a nice, easy catch. Oh my gosh, I'm so glad the end of the pier cluster had some stuff for us today. This is like the perfect day for that to happen. Great, okay, easy catch on the Slakoth. We're now actually back up to 25 candies, which is perfect because we can get another Vigoroth, which, I mean, we already have Slaking. I want to power that guy up. And the Electrike right here, a Pokemon that I've only caught once, and that was actually, I think, the last time we were here, right? Like yesterday or 2 days ago. Either way, 10 CP on this, even easier of a Pineapple Berry to get our Manectric, because that's actually a really sick Pokemon, something that I really want to catch. And the Electrics, they don't spawn a lot out here. This is only only the second one I've caught ever. And I would figure they'd spawn here more because Electric is so popular at the end of the pier. Well, at least it used to be. Pikachu is kind of the Electric now. Either way, one hitter quitter, that's great candies. We're actually up to 12 Electric candies. So again, it's just rare for me, very rare for me. That was 2 sick catches at the end here, and then anything else Gen 3 we need, the Spoink for sure. Yeah, we'll get the Spoink, we'll snipe that little bouncing guy. 86 CP, this is the best cluster. So like, there's 2 kind of Pokemon that I like finding. The low CP ones that are easy to catch and easy to Pineapple, which is right here, and then the high CP, high IV ones that are good to catch, which, I mean, you know, we'll find later. This will be the 40th candy for Spoink, so almost able to evolve this guy. I think we have a good IV too, I'm pretty sure. And let's grab this Bayleaf before it despawns, because that's just good Stardust and a rare, well, kind of a rare spawn. I mean, we've caught a Bayleaf every single time we've come to the pier, like this entire week. This is like our 3rd or 4th or 5th Bayleaf, right? One hit critter as well. Okay, it's 12:45. We gotta go. Okay, that's gonna wrap it up. Santa Monica Pier, we'll see you in 3 weeks. Dude, I gotta pee. Okay, let's talk about this update. Actually, while we talk about this briefly, just because there's stuff I want to sit down to. Harris Ranch has a Roselia, which that's a Venonat, it's not a Roselia. I haven't seen Roselia since like day 1 of Gen 3 at the pier, so that's nice to find here, although there's really no reason to catch a ton of these, whatever, it's a cool catch. So now, regarding this data mine that happened with Pokemon Go, I don't want to talk about it in too much detail, because it's basically sneak peeking at what we're going to see possibly later on this month for the Roselia, possibly later on this month for the update. And it's kind of like opening your Christmas presents early and then not telling your parents you opened them and like reopening it during, like, I don't want to ruin the surprise for the Christmas update, but it's going to get covered by everyone, so like, you know, might as well get the information on the channel for you guys. And also Sylph Road and Pokemon Go covered this, so this was like real big news. I'm not sure if you guys remembered months back, we saw some things happening with the new AR kit for Pokemon Go, which basically made it so the way you interact with Pokemon via AR was different, updated, way better, much more efficient system, and there was more features added with that. I figured we'd see that a lot sooner, but we haven't seen it or heard of anything in a while about it. But this update is about that AR kit, and I figured it would come out with iOS 11. That's where my money was, and it didn't happen like that, so maybe we'll see it this year. And this is a feature that they're working on, the code's in, but we don't know if it's coming out this year or next year, but it's gonna change the way that you play with AR, because I feel like AR is a very unpopular method to catch, unless you're like Pokemon Holly and you're like very, very artistic with it, which I'm not. Pokemon Master Holly, not Pokemon Holly, sorry about that. But AR and Pokemon Go is just, you know, like when you go to catch and grind, you just typically catch like how I'm catching right now. Like I don't ever use AR unless I'm trying to take a cool picture. I feel like they've recognized that and trying to make AR more fun and meaningful to use. And again, this is all gonna make sense once I sit down and like explain what the AR Plus is and the AR kit. There's a lot of features in this update, but the majority of this data mine was about the new AR kit coming out. Again, maybe this month, maybe next month. Now, other things found in this code were special Christmas boxes that we'll see for the in-game shop, which is cool. Actually, we've got brand new badges for the, I want to say Hoenn and Johto League. Yes, new Hoenn and Johto League Pokedex badges, which look a lot cooler. They're updated. But other than that, there's really not a ton in this data mine that hints at the Christmas update. But we'll go through the data mine just more when I can sit down and like talk. Because right now, as I speak, there's a steak on the other side of my computer that I'm not eating because I'm recording this clip for you guys, and I'm starving, and I have to leave because it's almost 4:30. That's kind of what's going on with this new update, just very, very AR heavy, and we're gonna, again, talk about it when I can sit down at home or go raid a gym or grout on once we get back up in the bay. Now, I am going to destroy that steak. Yay. We've got a lot of news to talk about right now. There's a lot that happened between Harris Ranch and now, and actually we're at the local gym as well, with a Routes and a Charmeleon on the nearby. Unfortunately, neither of which are at this stop, because that would have been perfect, but also we do have windy weather happening up here, which is Dragonfly and Psychic, which is really, really cool to see, actually. I've never really been in windy weather, or gotten windy weather spawns to be shiny. Okay, so basically we're gonna catch these Pokemon right here, battle the gym down, because I'm trying to get this badge gold, and talk about all the new information regarding Pokemon Go, including the new, a couple at least, of the new Generation 3 Pokemon we're going to see this month, and actually Generation 2. So for one, Pokemon Go actually tweeted out regarding the AR kit, so I could tell you everything about it, and I'm not going to spoil anything, because Pokemon Go has officially announced the AR kit for Pokemon Go, and the tweet was, "Get ready for even more realistic Pokemon encounters. AR is coming to Pokemon Go. Hashtag Pokemon Go AR Plus," and then they linked an article, which we will read right now. Also, wonderful defense Duskull, nice. I'm actually going to set the camera up on my knee, which is something I've never done before. So the Pokemon Go article, let's quickly read through this, talk about the new AR Plus feature, because it's really, really cool, and as you can see, obviously, in the top right of my screen, I do not have AR Plus on this. It might only be iPhone iOS 11 compatible to start off with. AR Plus is now available in Pokemon Go. Alright, trainers, get ready for even more realistic Pokemon encounters. AR Plus is coming to Pokemon Go. AR Plus leverages Apple's AR Kit framework to build on the new, or on the AR work already implemented in Pokemon Go. Soon, trainers around the world running iOS 11 on iPhone 6s and newer models can experience AR Plus in Pokemon Go. So it's looking like it might only be iOS, not only iPhone, but iOS 11 Plus. And actually just recently upgraded my iPhone to iOS 11, so I can actually probably start using this for screen recordings and Pokemon Go videos, so I'm probably going to do that. And just a side note, again, we saw all this months ago when Pokemon Go announced that there would be some sort of AR kit or some sort of new AR feature coming to Pokemon Go. Scale. With AR Plus, Pokemon are now fixed to a point in space, meaning you can walk up close to a Pokemon to see how they'll look in the real world. Imagine looking up at a massive Onix or walking around a gigantic Snorlax blocking your path. This feature brings us one step closer to truly realizing Pokemon in the way
way they are supposed to be represented in the real world. Pokemon Go AR photos will never be the same again, and then they got some examples right there of a Charizard kind of like right in your face and a Snorlax right in your face. Now here's a cool feature, awareness. Pokemon will run away if they become aware of trainers getting close, so be careful. You can sneak up close to earn an expert handler bonus, but think twice before running right up to that Charizard. You'll need to be extra cautious so you don't scare it away. An awareness meter will appear next to the Pokemon, and if the meter fills up, the Pokemon will flee. If it does, you can try tapping on the tall grass nearby, which may cause the Pokemon to reappear and give you an additional chance to catch it, which is super duper cool. So right here you can see with the Pikachu, the little exclamation mark kind of by his head. The first one, it's normal. He's not expecting it, and then the next one, it is red, which means you have spooked the poor guy. And it's a really cool feature with the grass, and actually we're going to see that in the video from a buddy in San Francisco who got to play a little bit of this new update with actually some exciting stuff kind of along with that video. We'll see that.
Okay, just real quick to explain like how this all works, because like I understand it. Basically, when you're in AR Plus mode, the Pokemon are like, you know, just more realistically in front of you, and you can sneak up to them, and there's gonna be the bar, that little exclamation point kind of above their name. It will fill up from like just empty to like yellow to orange to red, and if it's red, they'll dip out, and then they might be in like a little animated bush that you tap or press or swipe or whatever you do to interact with it, and then they could possibly pop out, and you can get another chance at catching them. So that's with that mode, and if you sneak up close enough without freaking the Pokemon out, you get that expert handler bonus that allows you to get extra Stardust and extra XP if you do end up catching the Pokemon. Also, Nana Berries, Savage Seasoning is going to be very, very helpful because Nana Berries prevent the Pokemon or make it harder for the Pokemon to detect you when you're sneaking up on it, and it's going to make it harder for the Pokemon to run away. So Savage Season them, guys. Also, this feature is confirmed coming out this week. So we will see this feature this week along with most likely the 20 brand new Generation 3 Pokemon. Here is a loading screen, by the way, an in-game notification screen. I don't know if this is legit, if it's real, but everyone's using this picture and it looks pretty legit. That's what we might be seeing maybe today, maybe tomorrow, definitely this week before Christmas weekend begins, or maybe during Christmas weekend, but we're gonna see these brand new 20 Generation 3 Pokemon along with the brand new AR kit, and also, unfortunately, that is iOS only right now. I think I'm confirming that. They're not gonna be supporting Android or Google. So all my iOS 11 people, good luck and have fun. Everyone else, I don't know what to tell you, I'm sorry. I'm right there with you, kinda. Let's get back to me explaining.
The tall grass, the fact that you could like find Pokemon in the grass by tapping it. It's like the old games, right? I like the feature kind of added in here. All right, expert handler bonus. Thinking of what it takes to be an expert Pokemon handler while in AR Plus mode, you'll finally have the chance to prove it. If you're able to catch a Pokemon in close proximity, you'll have a better chance at earning a great and excellent throw bonuses, as well as an all-new expert handler bonus that awards even more XP and Stardust. This is our first step towards making AR capabilities in Pokemon Go even more awesome, opening up the framework for greater AR experiences in the future. As you explore your local neighborhood, remember to share your photos, share your AR experiences with the world. But that is the brand new AR feature. Again, it's going to be probably only iOS 11 plus, so all the Android people, although in Pokemon Go Hub's data mine, it did state that it wasn't just Android or wasn't just iPhone. So we're going to have to see when it comes out if it is iPhone and Android or just iOS 11. But right now it's looking like just iOS 11 for this update. And hopefully we'll see Android with this too, because for one, I record on an Android, and for two, I don't want everyone to miss out on it, or like half the user base to miss out on this feature. This is a cool feature. Now, enough about Pokemon Go's official stuff. Let's talk about the brand new Pokemon coming to Generation 3. My man's Andrew got a chance to go at the new update, this new AR Plus update, and actually got a chance to catch some Generation 3 Pokemon that are not in the game just yet. For one, here's a video of the new AR kits, or AR Plus. As you can see, it's got the iPhone X, and you tap that grass, and Delibird has popped out of it. So this confirms that Delibird will definitely be here this month for Pokemon Go, which is super exciting. We already kind of knew this was happening, already kind of figured it was happening, but this is just 100% confirmation. And as you can see, Delibird is like fixed to where he is standing on the ground, and there's the hit. He didn't Savage Season it, which, you know, it's okay. It happens, but there's the catch on Delibird. And again, this is officially confirming that Delibird is coming to Pokemon Go, and you'll see it go in the Pokedex as well. And that is Delibird in the Dex for the new update, which is super duper cool. So there's that. There's Delibird. And then some other pictures that he shared. He actually has Carvana right here, which is the new Generation 3 Pokemon, a Pokemon that we will probably be seeing within the next, hopefully, couple of days, along with Barboach, right? Barboach? I do not remember this Pokemon. I didn't study up much on this guy. Well, these two Pokemon we will probably be seeing in Pokemon Go very, very soon here, along with a couple other ones, which I'm very, very excited. Not, a couple being maybe around 20, I want to say. But yeah, that's, we got new Gen 3 Pokemon coming to Pokemon Go very, very soon here, and this is just confirming it with these screenshots. So shout out to Andrew, thank you very much for that info, that share, that footage. Just plug, man. There's our 1-day streak. We're doing good on this gym, I'm pretty sure. Well, that's exciting.
Well, that's gonna wrap it up for today's video. Pretty exciting one because we're gonna be seeing some pretty awesome stuff coming to Pokemon Go this week. So let me know in the comments, are you guys excited? Can you guys even use this AR kit? At least there's no humongous advantage of having this feature except for like a little bit of extra Stardust and XP, but I mean obviously it'd be fun to use. So if you guys know someone with iOS 11, steal their phone, and then you could play with the new update. That's gonna wrap it up for today. Hope you guys enjoyed that. I'll see you all in the next Generation 3 video. Peace out.